A Detroit police officer is charged in a drive-by shooting.
He's accused of shooting up a home in Ray Township. Fox News' Ron Savage working the story now live from the Macomb County Jail. Ron.
Guys, this Detroit police officer arraigned today on felony charges, was given a $250,000 bond. He failed to post bond. He's locked up now in the Macomb County Jail. Bullet holes are found in the glass door entrance, the roof, and the front of this home on 29 Mile Road near Romeo Plank in Ray Township. Investigators say this Detroit police officer, 33-year-old Clifford Gullion, fired multiple shots from his car, hitting the home.
Really strange situation once we revealed all the facts.
The Macomb County Sheriff says Officer Gillion's wife was invited to the home on 29 Mile Road. She was providing care for the wife of the homeowner. At some point, the homeowner husband may have been critical of the officer's wife.
The victim homeowners were talking to a third party and may have said something not nice about the suspect's wife, and that information got back to the suspect and his wife, and it kind of set him off, and he was calling and he was trying to text them, and they were ignoring him. And at some point, he thought, well, I'll get their attention. I think I'll drive on over there and fire multiple rounds into their house.
Investigators say Gullion fired multiple rounds just after 2 a.m. Thursday from his car into the victim's home on 29 Mile Road, then returned nearby to his home on Romeo Plank.
So our deputies were able to go over to this subject's house, which was right around the corner. His vehicle was warm. They could see what we think what appeared was a possible casing inside the vehicle. He admitted that he did fire at least 4 or 5 rounds at that house.
Gullion was charged with 4 felonies, including firing into a building. If convicted, he could get 12 years in prison. Gullion has been on a medical leave from the Detroit Police Department after his police cruiser was hit by another car. Detroit Police Chief James Craig told Fox 2 Detroit has launched an internal affairs investigation, and Officer Gullion is now suspended without pay. What kind of next-door neighbor has he been?
He's been fine. He's no problems whatsoever.
Marvin Hale says he's lived next door to Clifford Gullion for the past 3 years and says the medical leave has been difficult for Gullion.
He was a police officer in Detroit, and he was in a very bad accident. And I know he's really, I don't know if it would be depressed or whatever, but, you know, he really wants to work. He's a young man, and he's just not capable of doing it.
Officer Clifford Gullion's been on medical leave with the Detroit Police Department for 2.5 years. In 2013, he was on duty when his cruiser was hit by another driver. That driver was at fault. He's been on medical leave since, and tonight he's suspended without pay. We're live in Mount Clemens at the Macomb County Jail. Ron Savage, Fox 2 News.
So, Ron, what do we know about Gullion's job before he went on medical leave?
He rolled out of the 9th Precinct, the Eastern District, which was the 9th Precinct at the time, at Gunston and Gratiot-Hewell on the east side of Detroit. What we don't know is his performance record, but all that will be coming out as he's headed to court. First of all, a preliminary hearing in front of a judge. Hewell?
All right, Ron, thank you for that live report.